Hey there, welcome back to our little corner of the world, the Dang Good Show. I'm your host, Christine Dang, but you can call me CDang. And today we're gonna dive deep into a topic called Cultivating Courage, Overcoming Fear to Live Fully. We're going to chat about how to step up and live boldly, even when fear's got a tight grip on us. We're unpacking the essence of courage, exploring scientific insights, and sharing a bit of my journey along the way. So grab your drink, get comfy, and let's have a real talk about finding that inner spark of courage. Let's get into it. So courage isn't just about those big dramatic moments. It's not about heroic acts or facing physical danger. It's about confronting the fears that hold us back and the everyday choices we make to face our fears head on. Research from the University of California found that courage involves facing psychological fears and choosing action over avoidance. It's about making decisions that align with our authentic selves, even when we're scared. Courage is as much about battling those inner demons as it is about anything else. Growing up as a first-generation Canadian in a Vietnamese immigrant family, I saw courage firsthand. My family's journey from the fall of Saigon to Canada was a testament to the bravery it takes to seek a better life. This courage, woven into my upbringing, showed me that overcoming fear is possible, and it starts with small yet significant steps towards what feels right for us. Let's talk fear and the role it plays in our lives. It's like hitting a wall that stops you dead in your tracks. Fear can be paralyzing. I remember as a kid, the thought of not fitting in or being loved had me so spooked. I hardly ever spoke up. Crazy to think about it now, but back then it felt all too real. It was my reality. There was even a time when my mom worried I might be mute. Yet, diving into research, I found that fear isn't just a roadblock, it's actually a guide, like a signal pointing us towards growth. A study from the Harvard University highlights how fear nudges us towards personal growth opportunities, challenging us to face what frightens us and emerge stronger. It's like fear is this big blinking sign that says, hey, there's something here worth overcoming. Through the years, I've come to see that things that once seemed daunting often pave the way to something better, something richer. It's about nurturing a curiosity for the things that light you up inside and the dedication to dive deeper into those passions. This journey of exploration has been incredibly rewarding for me, proving time and again that on the other side of our fears lies a bounty of joy and fulfillment. And it all starts with taking some action. A little effort goes a long way. So let's shift our thoughts of fear as our unlikely teachers and be curious enough to learn more about it. Believe it or not, cartoons taught me a lot about life's bigger picture, the importance of caring and kindness. My escape and education about life beyond my immediate world were cartoons. They weren't just entertainment. They were lessons in love, kindness, and what it means to care deeply for others, like teamwork and family and friends. My grandma was the real-life version of those lessons. She showed me the power of kindness through her actions and the stories she shared. I remember this one time, she took me to a picnic with her classmates. It's one vivid core memory of mine. Classmates, you say? Well, my grandma took ESL, English as a Second Language, at a local community college. And outside of my household, I never really met any other adults. So, there, at the picnic, I met a gentleman my grandma described described as the kindest person. He's this guy everyone just adored, and I was in awe at clearly witnessing it. That day, something clicked for me. His warmth and the way he connected with everyone sparked a curiosity in me to understand positive traits better and eventually find my voice. I started getting curious about what makes people genuinely likable and kind, and it gave me the nudge I needed to start opening up more. Enjoying what you're hearing? Fantastic! To make sure you're always in the loop with the latest episode, just hit that subscribe button. Your support makes all the difference. And hey, this podcast thrives because of awesome listeners like you. So a big shout out for that. And of course, I'm on Instagram. Find and follow me at Christine_Dang. Lastly, looking for more information on what we discussed today? Just cruise on over to thedangoodshow.com, click on the episode you're curious about, and voila! Access to the show notes. Now, without further ado, let's jump back into the show. So, how do we get from scared to speak to brave enough to act? It starts with recognizing our fears, understanding their roots, and consciously choosing to face them. Here are 3 little steps that have helped me along the way. Number 1, name it to tame it. First up, get real with what scares you. Write it down, say it out loud, and just get it out there. Acknowledging our fears is like the first step on the path to bravery. Number 2, small acts of bravery. Do one small thing each day that pushes you out of your comfort zone. It could be as simple as saying hi to a neighbor or trying a new hobby. It's about building that bravery muscle, one small flex at a time. Number 3, mindfulness moments. Take a few minutes each day to just breathe and be present. Studies like the one from the University of Massachusetts show that mindfulness can dial down anxiety and amp up your courage. It's like giving our minds a clear space to build strength. Curious to learn more about mindfulness? Well, lucky for you, I've spoken about this in depth in my past episode called Mindful Tech: Balancing Digital Life with Real Connections. I will link it in the notes section, as I would in every other episode for you. Cultivating courage is a journey, not a destination. It's about embracing those moments that scare us and finding ways to push through. It's about embracing our fears, learning from them, and taking steps, however small, towards a life we truly want to live. Remember, courage isn't about the absence of fear, but the determination to move forward in spite of it. As we wrap up today's episode, I hope you feel inspired to confront your fears and cultivate your own courage. It's not about never being afraid. It's about not letting that fear hold us back. Thanks for hanging out and diving into this chat about courage with me. Until next time on The Dang Good Show, keep finding those moments to shine. Stay brave, stay curious, and most importantly, stay you. Much love, CDang signing out. Thank you for joining us on The Dang Good Show. Remember to swing by our website, thedangoodshow.com, where you can easily subscribe on platforms like Apple, Google, and Spotify to keep up with our latest episodes. Loved what you heard today? A thumbs up and a positive review on your favorite listening platform would be incredibly appreciated. And if our show struck a chord with you, sharing it with just one friend can help our community grow and thrive. Thanks once more for lending your ears to me on The Dang Good Show. Until we meet again, take care and goodbye.